If you've played NBA 2K24 or really any 2K since 2K21, then you would know that VC is very hard to get by just playing the game. So let's say you wanted to upgrade a new 60 overall build to 85 overall. You would need around 200,000 VC just to get that build to an 85 overall, which if you didn't already know, 200,000 VC costs $50. And that's probably why you clicked on this video. The VC prices in NBA 2K24 and really the VC prices for the last couple 2Ks are really crazy. That's why in this video I will be going over the best and fastest ways to get VC in NBA 2K24. This video consists of 12 total methods, so the more methods you use and put together, the more VC you're gonna rack up. And we're gonna start this video off with the best VC method in NBA 2K24, the foul out method. Now in my opinion, the foul out method is the best VC method in NBA 2K24. The reason this method is so good is because it allows you to get all of your salary VC and you don't even have to play the full game. You only have to play like 2 or 3 minutes, and you can just keep repeating this method over and over and over. And if you do this for like, let's say like a few hours, you're gonna get a lot of VC from doing that. But now to get into actually how to do the method. Now the first thing that you want to do in order to do this method, you want to go ahead and head over to settings. For your game difficulty, it does not matter. Me personally, I do this method on Hall of Fame. And for your quarter length, you want to make sure that you have this on 5 minutes. The reason you want to get this on 5 minutes is because you want to be getting your VC as quick as possible. The higher you have the quarter length, the longer it is going to take for you to get your VC. So I highly recommend putting this at the lowest possible minute, which is 5 minutes. Now that you've done all that, you want to go ahead and head into a my career game. So now that you're in the my career game, what you want to do, you want to go ahead and pick up 5 fouls. Make sure you do not pick up 6 fouls. You want to make sure that you pick up 5 fouls. Now after you pick up the 5th foul, what you want to do, you want to waste time until the game is over. If you pick up that 6th foul, you will not get any VC for this method. So make sure you do not pick up that 6th foul. And the reason you want to get to 5 fouls in the first place is just to waste as much time as possible, because obviously you don't want to spend like 20 minutes playing a micro game, 15 minutes playing a micro game on 5-minute quarters. You want to be able to get done with these games as quick as possible. I mean, as you can see, it's been like what, 40 seconds and I'm already at the halftime break. You can easily do this method while watching Netflix, YouTube. As you can see, I have just picked up my 5th foul. I don't have a single stat. I have a couple of chunked up shots, but I do not have a single stat. And as you can see, we're already at the point where there's 2:16 left in the 4th quarter. Now literally all you want to do from this point, it's just waste time. You can hold the ball. You literally don't have to do anything. But whatever you do, make sure you don't pick up that 6th foul. Because like I said, if you pick up that 6th foul, I ain't gonna lie, you're cooked. You're not gonna get no VC. I swear to God, if I would have gotten an illegal screen right there. But as you can see, the game has just ended. It only took like 2-3 minutes, like I said, to finish this game. You get badge progression while doing this. Now you're not gonna get much because obviously you're not getting that many stats. But look, 860 VC for just playing like 2-3 minutes. That's not bad at all. And if you, like I said, if you turn on Netflix, turn on YouTube, and just grind this method, you are going to rack up a lot of VC over time, especially if you're in your 2nd contract. I think on this build I am in my 2nd contract, so I think the base salary for like your first season is $650. Yeah, that's method number 1, and that is also in my opinion the best VC method in the game. I highly recommend you do that method. Now the next method that we're going to talk about is the sim out at 25 method. This is similar to the foul out method, but with this method it is going to take longer, but you are going to get more badge progression and my player points progression, along with getting a little extra VC. But like I said, it is going to take longer. So for your game difficulty, it really depends what you're comfortable scoring on. Now to do this method, you have to get up by 25 or more on the CPU, and if you feel like you can do that on Hall of Fame, put the difficulty to Hall of Fame. Now that is going to be pretty difficult to do. I'm just saying, bro, do not sleep on the Hall of Fame AIs, bro. What I usually play on All-Star when I'm doing this method. It's not that hard to score on them. Then quarter length, I would also go 5 minutes. Once again, it's really not that hard to get up by 25 in like 5-minute quarters if you're on like a lower difficulty. If you're on Hall of Fame, that's going to be pretty hard, but on All-Star you should be good. Now for the sim out at 25 method to actually work, you do have to make sure that you are not playing a key game. The way you know it's a key game, it's going to show up on this little home screen right here. Right now, as you can see, I don't have any key games for a while. I have to advance to the playoffs to get my key game. The way you make sure you're not playing a key game, you want to press triangle, or I think it's Y on Xbox, and then you want to play any other game that just doesn't say key game. And as long as you play one of these, you can do the sim out at 25 method. Basically what you want to do, you want to get into the game, game, you want to get up by 25 as fast as possible. I don't think you can sim out of the game if you are in the first half. If you are in the second half and you are up by 25 or more, what you want to do, you want to go press options. You want to hover over the quit tab, and an option is going to pop up that says sim to end with VC. When you pick this option, it is going to sim you out of the game. You are going to get all of your salary VC. Of course, you're going to get a little bit of extra VC because of your stats, and you are also going to get a lot more build progression and badge points. Now, the next VC method that we are going to get into is 3v3 Pro-Am. The way 3v3 Pro-Am works, basically you make a team, you have to invite 2 friends. You cannot play this with randoms. Once you invite your 2 friends to your team, basically you go in this arena right here that can be found right here on the map, and you get matched up against a team. Now, these games are to 21, and you get so much VC per game. And not to mention, if you get the player of the game bonus, you get another 250 VC, I think it is. So if you have a team that knows what they're doing and you can finish games quick in the 3v3 Pro-Am, this is by far the best way to get VC in multiplayer game modes. Now, the next method is another really quick and easy way to get VC in NBA 2K24, and that method is the Sunset Park method. Now, to do this method, what you want to do, you want to go right here on the map. As you can see, it says Sunset Park Streetball Court. You want to go right here. Now, you want to go to this billboard, and you want to play the guy named Disco. Let's do Disco. He's like 5'7". You can dead shoot over him every single play. He will not get a single contest on you, and you can end the games really quick, and you're gonna get a good amount of VC for it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how fast these games really are. Right now, I'm on my popper. If you do it on the guard, obviously it's a lot easier. Plus, I'm on Hall of Fame right now, so I don't know how hard this is gonna be, but yeah, as you can see, we got a steal off rip. I mean, look at his teammates too. Like, you can shoot over his teammates, you can shoot over him. I can't remember the exact amount you got to get up by, but if you get up by a certain amount, they'll end the game early. As you can see, I've already finished the game. It only took me like 2 minutes to finish this game, and you can finish the games a lot earlier if you fill up the shut it down meter. I ain't gonna lie, I was missing a lot of shots because I'm on a build I never really play on. So if you're on a build that you regularly play on, like especially a guard, I'm on a popper right now, so playing on the guard, it should be really easy to score. Look how much VC you get for playing just a really short amount of time. If you keep repeating this over and over, you're gonna rack up a lot of VC, badge progression, player attribute points. I mean, you rack up a lot, and you really only have to play a couple minutes. The next thing that we're gonna talk about is endorsements. Now, the reason I'm gonna go ahead and go over endorsements is because on next gen, endorsements are a little bit confusing this year. I'm gonna go ahead and explain them real quick. So first, you want to go ahead and go to the quest tab. You want to go over the side, and you want to scroll down, of course, until you see endorsement. Now, if you didn't already know, over time in your My Career games, you are gonna get endorsements. Now, if you don't already know what that means, basically, if you reach certain accolades in your My Career games, you are gonna unlock even more VC. As you can see right here, you have to get 7 million total fans, 1.5 million local fans, and a million business fans. And I can go accept this endorsement right now. All you want to do, you want to go to the endorsements tab. You just got to press sign. It's that simple. I actually overlooked this myself. I was looking through my quest tab. I saw endorsements. Make sure you look at your endorsements. You could be missing out on an easy like couple thousand VC. Like this one right here, 2,000 VC if MP records 250 3-pointers made or 2,000 points. To unlock the Gatorade endorsement, literally all I need is like 150,000 more local fans. Just make sure you look at your endorsement tab. This is very easy to overlook. And now that we're looking at the quest tab, that brings me to another point. You want to make sure that you are checking your quests. There are so many quests that will give you VC. Let's go ahead and look at the main quest, for example. If you take on the guest challenger from any streetball court menu, you will get 750 VC. And I know 750 VC isn't really anything crazy, but it is pretty good value considering all you have to do is play one part game pretty much to 21 against AIs. There's a streetball weekly challenge where you can either get alley-oop assists or alley-oop finishes. We'll get 3,000 VC, which is a pretty decent amount of VC. Now make sure you are talking to the people to get your daily/weekly challenges as well. I actually have to do this myself, but let's say you play a lot of park, right? If you go talk to ATM, you will unlock the affiliation weekly challenge. So it could be like get a certain amount of blocks, get a certain amount of rebounds. I really don't know what mine is. I think it's different for everybody, but you really don't even have to focus on it. You can just like play park, and over time you are going to get the affiliation weekly challenge done. I mean, this is literally for every mode. There's Pro-Am, Rec, but the big one that you want to make sure you are paying attention to is the season quest. If you get 3,500 assists in the Rec, 3,500 assists is crazy, by the way. If you get that somehow, you get 10,000 VC, you get a season level XP boost, and you get a season 5 Rec elbow band. I ain't gonna lie, nobody cares about that elbow band. All we care about is the VC. If you win 200 games in the Rec, you also get 10,000 VC. I ain't even gonna lie, these season quests are kind of crazy, but I already did one of them. I can't exactly remember remember what the 2v2 one was. I think it was only like win 200 games or play 200 games, something like that. But it really stacks up over time, and you get 10,000 VC, a season level XP boost. 10,000 VC any day from 2K is a W. Looking at your quests can be a really good way to get VC. There is VC just sitting here at all times. Now the next VC method we are going to get into is the 2K TV method. Now this is another really easy way to get VC. Basically all you want to do from the main menu, you want to scroll down until you see the 2K TV section. Obviously you want to click on that, and you want to pick any episode. It doesn't matter. Me personally, I'm going to pick the most recent episode, episode 28. Now what's going to happen, occasionally over time there are going to be these little questions that pop up, and if you get these questions right, they're going to give you VC for getting them right. As you can see, a question has popped up: what year did Darius Garland make his NBA All-Star Game debut? The answer to that is 2022. As you can see, I got it right, and I got 200 VC for just answering that simple question right. Now obviously if you get the question wrong, you aren't going to get anything, and lucky for y'all, I am So let's look at Rush 2v2 for example. If you were to win, literally all you have to do, win 4 games in a row in Rush 2v2, and these games were really easy by the way. Skill boost and Gatorade for 25 games, which is gonna save you a really good amount of VC. Same thing with Rush 1v1. Obviously this one was 1s instead of 2s. Obviously it's not gonna be Rush 1v1 every single time. You know, one time there was Rumble on the K. If you were to get 500,000 points, you would get 10,000 VC. All I'm trying to say is make sure you look at the event schedule. There could be a event that gives you some free VC. Just make sure you take a look at the schedule. Now the next VC method we're going to go over is the daily pick'em. Now this method is not going to break the bank by any means, but you are going to get some really solid and really easy VC. All you want to do, you want to go to this point right here on the map. You want to walk up to this little thing right here. Now what you can do on the daily pick'em, you get to pick what you think the outcome of NBA games will be, and if you pick them right, you will get VC for it. As you can see in my picks so far, I'm 5 for 5. I got all 5 right. That means I'm gonna get 500 VC. So you get 100 VC per question you get right. Now this isn't really a VC method, it's more of a prayer, but you can actually win VC from the daily spin. Depending on what affiliation you were in, you can either go to the Rise daily spin, it's somewhere around here, and the Elite one, which is the affiliation I'm in, is right here. There have been a couple people I've seen that have won. Look, this guy in front of me just won 2,500 VC. You know, it's not like a crazy amount, but look, 2,500 VC for just going up and spinning a wheel. That's not bad at all. Look, this guy just won 2,000 VC. Look, 2K is handing out VC right now. Let's see what I actually end up getting on the wheel. I get muscle milk times 20. Now, I know that seems kind of like an L. That's really not bad, because when you go look at the Gatorade prices, if I wanted to get 20 games of muscle milk, that would cost me 7k VC. So really 2K just saved me 7k VC. But yeah, make sure you were getting your daily wheel spin every single day. Look, this guy just got VC too. Look, I'm not as lucky as these people, but look, maybe you can be luckier. The final and the most important tip I could possibly give in this video is do not waste your VC. If you have like an 80 something overall build and you go to Swags and buy clothes instead, please do not do that. Please just upgrade your build. You want to put your builds first instead of like clothes and all that kind of stuff, especially my team packs. I know some of y'all like to play my team and my career. Please, whatever you do, do not open my team packs. The odds on those packs are so bad. See, right now I'm at 118k VC. I did not buy this. I got to 118k VC because I saved up and didn't buy useless stuff like my team packs. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I did buy the occasional fit here and there, but listen, that's not important. You can buy an occasional fit, but look at my build though. It's a 96 overall, pretty much maxed out. The only thing that isn't maxed out on my build is my close shot, and I don't even go for close shot, so I don't even need it for real. Now that pretty much wraps it up for the video. If you have any questions about any method I showed in the video, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the video and drop a sub to the channel. This video did take a little bit to put together, so a like and a sub would really help me out. But that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.